in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what you guys got going on this week. What is the strongest message that is wanting to come through for you? All right, you have the lilies as your overall energy for the week. That's about purification. That's about like releasing. It's also like, it represents like purity. I kind of feel for some of you, this is like a message to like do some sort of like detox. Whether that be kind of like focusing on eating better this week. Or just clearing away anything that is not serving your highest good right now. Because I feel like it's almost like you have a really big goal, or like a long-term vision for something that you're wanting to do. And it's about like really the need to really like buckle down and clear away anything that is not cohesive to that goal. If you're feeling like if you're feeling restricted from anything, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling blocked, if you're feeling like things are not moving forward, it's like because there is this need to like cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. Yeah, there's definitely a need to get something under control. Let me get a little bit of clarity on that. It's like you're getting higher guidance, you're getting higher communication. You might even have like a very spiritual connection with another person. But it's like there's a need to like cleanse, there's a need to purify, there's a need to see the purity in it, if that makes any sense. Or see the truth. I also feel for some of you, this is like, it's almost like a need to protect your family or connect to your family more. For some of you, this is also like that inner child healing, like really going back to your roots, really going back to your childhood almost, to understand yourself better, to understand where you restrict yourself, where you restrict your own belief systems, where you restrict your own perceptions. Also, for some of you, I feel like you've had this vision for yourself, you've had this dream for yourself, you've had this goal that you've been working towards, but you have not seen it manifest in the physical sense. And it's almost like this week is like that final, like, again, like this purification, or you're seeing the truth of it, or you're seeing that this is something that's available, that this is something that has value. Like, you're getting rid of anything that is keeping you from this goal that you have. If this is a relationship with another person, that it's kind of been like up in the air, there's been a lot of uncertainty in it, you're really going to start seeing things move forward in the physical sense. Something is getting grounded right now. Like, it's almost like this buckling down energy. It's like everything's been kind of flighty. This is something that maybe you've been a little bit uncertain about. You've been a little bit uncertain if this was genuine, or if this is something that was available to you. And it's like, by you, like, purifying yourself, I guess. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, protecting your energy, cleansing your energy, disconnecting from anything that does not serve your highest good. By you clearing that away, this is starting, what you're wanting is coming into the physical sense. I do feel like, especially with water signs, it really is important to be mindful of the energy that you're taking in. You know, the people that you're connecting to, the things that you know, watch, the things that you listen to, the things that you know, anything that you're putting your energy to, it's like you're connecting to that. That's connecting to you. And so if you're taking in a lot of more negative information or more negative energy, it's really important to be sure that you're always, like, clearing that energy away, like taking salt baths, just choosing not to connect with things that drain your energy. Let's see what else comes up. Pisces got the same card in the same position. The Ace of Pentacles is the challenge. So I think this happened last reading. That the Pisces and the Scorpio reading were very similar. But I feel like overall you're dealing with some sort of just, it doesn't even seem like major conflict. It just seems like very, like, minor conflicts with other people, or minor annoyances, but it's keeping you from being able to start something new. It's keeping you from being able to see the potential in some sort of new beginning. This Pisces got the same fucking card. You're in this energy of like closing out a cycle. You're in this energy of expansion. You're in this energy of needing to close out one cycle to start something new. The Ace of Cups in front of you. So there's definitely like new love or a new beginning in love or a new opportunity to open your heart to something. Okay, yeah. You're definitely dealing with some situation that you're just not happy with. I feel like you keep making some sort of effort. I feel like you're trying to understand like I feel like you're trying to understand why something has not been working, or you might even be like trying to understand your own feelings. Like you might be trying to, you know, understand how, you know, things that happened in your childhood are affecting you now. There's something that you've been dealing with that there's just not been a lot of clarity on. You felt a lot of just emotional uncertainty, emotional confusion. And you're even like struggling with like trusting your intuition or even tapping into your intuition right now. But it's like, this is like minor. It's minor shit. It's minor conflict. But it's definitely that like it's like causing some sort of burden. But there's some kind of new communication coming in that's opening you up to a new opportunity in love. For some of you, this might be a soulmate connection that you have, that you're trying to break out some sort of cycle in. You're trying to break out of some sort of negative cycle in this connection to have some sort of new beginning. You might be like fighting to get more stability in the connection, or you might be dealing with struggles within your family or struggles within your home or your work life. Yeah, it's like you're feeling left out, you're feeling unsupported, you're feeling like you're feeling like a longing for something, you're feeling some sort of loss. And it's almost like I feel like you're struggling with just starting something new overall, just moving forward overall. I kind of feel like if you're in a relationship with another person, or even any kind of connection with another person, it's almost like you and somebody else value different things or are looking at things from a different perspective. And you're both wanting to be validated in some way. But that need to be validated or seen or understood is actually what's keeping this in conflict, because I feel like you're dealing with somebody, and you and this person maybe have just had different ways of communicating or different visions of how to move forward or different visions of the future, right? You're dealing with somebody who is very practical, very much methodical within their planning. While you're like more fast thinking and more, you need communication, and this person needs more practical things. It's like you've been dealing with things, like looking at things from a completely different perspective. And there might even be like conflict that has been in this connection that it's been hard for you to understand. Like you're not understanding why you and this person cannot just come together and work together. And you've been trying to really understand this and trying to understand why like things have seemed to be blocked. But I think it's just because you're both looking at things from a completely different perspective. Like you both have had different needs in this. You both are wanting a new beginning, or you're wanting to bring more peace, or you're wanting to nurture something in a different way, but you keep you keep doing it you keep trying to fix this in the same way, or you keep trying to fix this from the same perspective. And you're both on two different perspectives. Like you're both seeing it from two completely different ways. And once you both can bring that together and understand that, that ends this kind of battle that has been, or this wall that has been put up between you. I also feel like, too, like it might be that you're trying to fight to get somebody's attention or fight to show your value to another person, but they already see it. And it's like you need to see it in yourself. Let me just get a little bit more. Tell me what the energy of this is. Tell me more. What's the energy of this? It's almost like there's a need to be honest with yourself about what it is that you want, about what it is that you value, about what it is that you need, and bring that balance into your own energy. Give me a little bit more. Yeah, there's a connection that you have with another person. It doesn't have to be romantic. Um, but there's a lot of tension that has been built up in this connection, and it's keeping it from getting out of some sort of tense cycle. It's like you and this person both are holding on to a burden that is making the communication between you difficult. You're both dealing with separate burdens and separate conflict, and it's making it difficult to communicate or to move forward in the right way. Like it seems to be like instead of it being easy flowing communication, it's more that you're communicating when you're both like triggered, or you're both tense, or you're both like wanting some sort of forward movement, but you're both looking at it in a different perspective. Wow. It's almost like you both are very strong-willed people. You're both very, like you both, like I said, you both have maybe even very, very big, you both put a lot of pressure on yourself. You both have very big goals. You both have, um, but you both have different, you both are valuing something completely different. I feel like you both want this, you and this person want the same thing, but you might have different a different love language, or a different idea of how things need to proceed forward. Um, but you're both battling to have it your way, and that is what is creating, like you're both very set in having things flow a certain way. Like you're wanting this person to show you more emotion, to be more vulnerable, and this person is wanting you to be more grounded, but you're both like set on, until you give me this, I'm not going to give you this. And there needs to be just kind of letting that go, and looking towards the long term desire for this. it might even be that you're both kind of battling over like day-to-day things that aren't important, and it's keeping this connection from moving forward. And there needs to be just a new start. Like if you're still battling over things from the past, it's keeping you from moving forward. If you're still wanting to understand something that happened in the past, or get some sort of, clearing on that, it's like it's keeping it from moving forward. And so I feel like, and it might even be with this person, it's like maybe you both need to really sit down and have that conversation about what is valuable to you, what is important to you, what is, and making sure that you and this person are on the same page. For some of you, I feel like this is very much like work related, or a goal that you have set for yourself that you're needing to really put energy into it and really put effort into it, and you're dealing with a connection with another person who does not value that, and so they're not supporting you in that. And so it's important for you to kind of make that, make your vision and your dreams a priority right now, and be very clear on what it is that you want. Let me just get some final messages. It's like there's something there's a cycle that's closing out, that needs to close out, because you're opening up to a beautiful opportunity. You're opening up to new love or a new beginning in this relationship. But it's like there's this, you're not seeing the potential in it. You're not seeing the future in it, because there's still this looking back to the past, or still trying to handle something the same way. Yeah, it's like not looking at the love aspect of it, not being able to put your heart into something. It's almost like, yeah, I feel like you're dealing with, you and this person are just wanting to be validated by each other, or you're wanting something to be validated, and that's keeping it from getting to the heart of the matter. Like you need to be able to get to the heart of the matter and express what it is that you really feel, and express what it is that you really truly desire. All right, I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye bye.